So let's just cut right to the chase and be honest here. Living in Birmingham, for lack of a better word, is expensive as shit, but it doesn't really have to be. A large segment of the market that I think is very overlooked in Birmingham is, the condo and townhouse market. You can get two, one, sometimes even a 3-bedroom for a very affordable price, less than 500 grand. And if you're quick to the punch, you could even find a 2, 1-bedroom or a studio for under 200,000. So let's take a look at a few of the top developments in Birmingham, go over the pros and cons, and see which one is going to be a good fit for you. First up, we have the Birmingham Place, which is one of my favorite condo buildings in all of Birmingham. You're right in the middle of downtown. You have a lot of different options. Under 500,000, you have 1-bedroom options, and then you have studios. And if you go a little north of 500, you have some 2-bed, 2-baths as well. But for the sake of this video, we'll keep it under 500. And those units, like I said, are going to be mainly 1-bedroom and studio. You're going to have outdoor space, typically one balcony that's either going to face Woodward Avenue, courtyard in the middle of the development, or it's going to have frontage off of Old Woodward. Going into the amenities of the building, it's a full-service building with elevator access on 2 sides of each floor, and you're going to have some underground parking as well. You have 1 assigned space and can potentially lobby for more if you choose to do so. And then outside of that, you have a beautiful lobby with a lounge and pool table for all your guests and fellow residents to use. And circling back, you also have access to the courtyard, which is great in the summertime. Tons of patio paver space, places to grill and host events if you want to. Now, as far as the HOA for the building goes, that's going to be anywhere from $250 to around $450 a month, depending on the size of your unit. And that's going to cover essentially all your maintenance and utility charges, so you won't have anything to worry about there. Now, next up, let's take a look at Grayfield Village, which is going to be a townhouse development of about 68 units. And this one has a little bit more of a subdivision feel to it. It's going to be east of Woodward this time, so a little further away from downtown, but you do have, like I said, more of that neighborhood feel to it. You're right across the street from Pembroke Park, and within the development you have a lot of nice walking trails and other nature elements to it that you wouldn't otherwise have in a high-rise building. Now, looking at the townhomes themselves, most of them are going to be around 800-900 square feet, typically 2-bed, 1-bath. Sometimes the configurations will vary a little bit depending on what the owners have done to it. And finance-wise on these units, your HOA is going to be right around $300 a month. And that's just going to cover your maintenance charges, pest control, and snow removal. Now let's take a look at Poppleton Place, which is going to be a mid-rise building just outside of downtown on the east side of Woodward, on the outskirts of the Poppleton Park neighborhood, which for those of you who know is one of the most desirable neighborhoods in all of Birmingham. Lots of older historic homes now mixed with a little bit of new construction to kind of match that older Tudor style facade. But looking at the building itself, we have a mid-rise building, 5 stories. The units are going to be anywhere from a studio to a bigger 2-bedroom around 1,000 square feet. And the building does have some amenities. You have a lobby on the main level. You have some additional storage underground as well as carport parking for most of the units. And for the HOA on this one, it's a little on the higher side, around $500 a month, but it is going to cover most of your big ticket items, maintenance, snow removal, a lot of your utility charges like sewer, trash, and water. So for the $500, you get a little more a month than you would at Grayfield. Now, lastly, let's take a look at 600 West Brown. Very similar to the Poppleton place in a lot of ways, given that it's a mid-rise building. Now, the main thing that makes it different than Poppleton is that the units are a lot larger. You know, most of the units in the building are 2-bedroom, 2-baths, around 1,000 to 1,200 square feet. Although there have been a couple cases where the owner either made a 3rd bedroom or combined 2 of the units to make it more of a penthouse style. But for the sake of this video, mostly everything that's traded under 500 has been a 3 or a 2-bedroom. And, you know, within the building, you get some extra amenities with those units. You have typically one terrace that's going to have either views of Brown or Southfield Road. And then you're going to have access to a fitness center, some additional storage, and then a club room as well that has a kitchen and a lot of space for you to host any events that you may want to have with guests or family. Lastly, with the HOA on this one, it's going to be around $500 to $600 a month, and that's going to cover your snow removal, maintenance of the grounds, trash, water, and a couple other miscellaneous charges. 600 West Brown is a great building. You're very close to downtown Birmingham. Great amenities within the building and a great choice if you want to stay in that 300,000 ballpark. All right, so that'll do it. If you're looking to stay within Birmingham and want to be in the Birmingham school district and really have a strict budget of 200,000 to 300,000, I think these 3 communities could be a great fit for you. So if you want some more info or to set up a tour for anything that's on the market, give me a call and we'll make it happen for you.